So we're going to use this as a daily warm-up. And what we're going to do is we're going to draw a little tiny cartoon as a daily warm-up. I'm going to zoom in so that you can see the details, but we're going to draw it in one of these rectangles every single day. The purpose of this is to get your brain working in the morning, especially my first period class, who comes in earlier than everyone else, obviously, because it's first period. And this will be an exercise that you'll do every day for the rest of the school year. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually teach you again the construction method of cartooning. If you want to just draw it, you're welcome to just draw it. There will be a picture of it on the website on today's date. But I prefer the construction method because it's the way I teach and it's the way I draw most of the time. So here's how I would construct this particular character or this particular creature. Its head is almost triangular shaped, but the edges are, or the corners are rounded. Its body is mostly a small rectangle. There's two arms coming off the side and a series of legs coming off the bottom, 6 to be exact. So this is the basic structure of this particular character. If you construct it this way, you can get the proportions right, and you can also fill up the area of the rectangle. So this particular creature has horns, and its eyes are set really far apart like this on the side of its head. And then it has what looks like buck teeth, almost off to one side, and also a large circle in the middle of its head. I'm not sure if this is a third eye or if it's just a design. So all I'm going to do now is I'm going to apply a little more pressure and outline these shapes beginning with the head. So it almost looks like a mushroom on the top of its head. Again, it's got buck teeth, darkening in the eyes, darkening in the circle design on its head, going around the horns. And then when I draw its body, I'm going to start here and go around the limbs or tentacles. At the bottom, they're kind of different sizes or different lengths. So I'm going to keep that in mind. And all I've done is I've darkened in the existing construction lines. Now, one of the things that you are able to do, if you'd like, is to embellish this. Embellishments are details that are not on the original drawing. So, for instance, if you want to add shading, you can add shading to it. What I'm going to do first, though, is I'm going to put a little horizon line here, and I'm going to put some bubbles coming up over here, because this looks to me to be some sort of sea creature. And then I'm going to use the side of my pencil to start shading it in. You can shade it in any way you like. You can leave it empty if you like. If you want to add more horns, if you want to add more eyes, completely up to you. Again, this exercise is intended just as a warm-up in the morning. There are 16 rectangles on each side of this page, which means we'll end up with 35 drawings because we used one of them for our name. So I'm going to continue darkening in the background a little bit to make it look like he's underwater, or she. I guess it could be a she. And these are all embellishments. If all you do on this is just draw the creature without adding the embellishments, that's fine. And again, if you want to add more eyes, if you want to add other features, you're more than welcome to do that too. This process shouldn't take you more than 3 or 4 minutes at the beginning of class. So that's what my finished embellished character looked like. Again, if you go to trojanart.com and go to the slideshow, to today's slide, you'll be able to see the black and white version of this minus all the shading. So we're going to do one of these for the rest of the school year. I only currently have 63 of them on this printout that I found on the web. And after we're finished with them all, I'll show you where I found them so you can redraw them yourself if you'd like in your spare time.